Rappers and producers, stop procrastinating. Get on my damn nerves. Rappers and producers, this is a message to those of you that keep putting things off. What is procrastination? Procrastination is when you know something needs to get done. You know something absolutely needs to get done, and you find 1,000,001 excuses to put it off. Maybe it's you need to get your album cover done. Maybe it's you're starting to finish all the music on your project, and that album cover is so important to your process, and you have not even picked up the phone to call the graphic designer. Maybe it's actually you just dragging your ass to a studio. Maybe it's now that you have your own home studio, you got your mic sitting in the corner and you ain't even put down one song. You haven't even, maybe you're a rapper and producer who can create it all yourself, and you just don't even know where to start. You're like, I'll run through some ideas tomorrow. I'm tired. Let me let you know. I always looked at procrastination because procrastination has not been a major issue for me. You know, and that's not to say that I'm superhuman. Not at all. I'm human. I'm definitely human. You know, I have my ways. I got some things that I definitely can improve upon. Procrastination has never been one. Because I always looked at procrastination as a slap in the face to God or whoever you think is your creator. It's a slap in the face to your creator. It's a slap in the face to your parents who decided, you know what, this little booger is worth 9 months of me spending my time. And you know, every morning they're waking up, the baby when they're born, they're waking up at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Oh my God, I love this little booger, but they're getting on my nerves. They thought you was worth it. They thought that you was going to do something amazing with your time. But this procrastination, this I'm going to just act like I got all the time in the world and just chill. I feel like that's the ultimate slap in the face to whoever created you. You cannot afford to procrastinate any longer. You are walking around as if you got tomorrow to live. You don't know if you got 10 minutes from now to live. You could sit up here and choke on a bagel right now watching this perspiration, God forbid. But you could choke on a bagel and this whole thing will be done. So that being said, you need to get off of your ass today and get it done. Sometimes we don't get stuff done. Sometimes we procrastinate because we don't even know what the hell we got to get done. Let me give you an example of when I procrastinated. Curtis King procrastinated to get this how to build your own music producer website course. I procrastinated over a year to get that done. I came up with all these excuses for why it wasn't the right time, why I wasn't ready, and then why, you know, maybe people weren't going to buy it from me quite yet. And all of these excuses I made up that I created in my own head without even consulting anybody else on the outside that actually has to invest into a product like this. And would you know, I spent 32 hours. That's a day and some change, right? And it wasn't straight through 32 hours. I broke it up within a week. I was done with that project, one of the biggest product launches I've ever had in my career, the biggest I've ever had in my career. I did it in a week. And it literally changed this month. It's been changing the direction of the business. I mean, it's partly the reason why we, you know, are more acoustically sound. The lighting in here is looking better. That product launch, if I had that a year ago, it would have helped things out tremendously. Even before my Patreon campaign, it would have helped things out tremendously. But here's the thing about it. Everything has a special timing, yes. But it's an example to show you. You got to get it done. What are you waiting on? I feel like the guy from the Everest College commercial, especially with his dad hat. You're sitting on your couch and you're doing nothing. Why don't you do something while you're doing nothing? I mean, time's going to pass anyways, right? I hate that guy. I don't know him, but I hate that guy. And I hope he hears that. He used to yell at me at my lunch break when I was working a job. I was like, bro, I'm actually at work. I still see your commercials, asshole. I'm sorry, I'm going to rant. But my point is this. Procrastination is a slap in the face to your creator. You were given a certain amount of time to get things done. You know, I truly believe in wrong. Okay, how do I say this? I believe in wrong place, wrong time. I believe in right place, wrong time. I do believe that certain things have their own natural timing, but I do know nothing hurts the heart more. Nothing hurts your focus more than knowing you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing right now. It wears down on your health. It weighs down on your well-being, your morale system. You need to get up and get it done. And it starts with a list. You know, for me to get that course done, it started with a list. I sat there, went meticulously through every step of the way that I had to get done. You'll be surprised. There's a lot less steps than you actually imagine it to be when you just sit down and write it out. Once again, that's another curspiration. Doodle, you need some more of this juice. Please subscribe to the channel below. Be a part of the notification guy. Hey. All my friends, subscribe. Okay, that was terrible. But all my Patreon supporters, I appreciate you. If you want to become a Patreon supporter, rappers and producers, go to patreon.com/Curtis King. Be a part of the Patreonage that is going on there. And I love to pose a question to you guys. You tell me, what has procrastination done for you ever? Tell your peers about what procrastination can do to you. Tell them about the negative things that you've come in contact with. What have you been putting off and then you finally did it and then it just opened up the floodgates for you? It opened up the everything that you ever wanted to come to you. You know what I'm saying? That was probably a bad timing to say floodgates. By the way, you know, prayers for everybody that is in Houston. You are heavy on my mind, which is probably why you're heavy on my subconscious. Those of my rappers and producer friends who are actually in the area or within the area, I pray to God that you are safe, and I pray that everything is working out well for you and your families. I just had to say that right now because when I said flood, it came to my mind. But that being said, procrastination is not your friend, my friend. In this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. I'm Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.
I can't listen to you. When I listen to you, it's a liability, cause you be mentally killing my inner energy. So I'm concealing my feelings before you injure me.